What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and welcome back to a very chill Friday afternoon stream. We are here today, back in Mauga's shack, and we're going to be playing some Overwatch 2. I hope y'all are having a lovely Friday. Hello, Peter. Hello, Pixel Ghost. Double Edge. One person, Rex King, and Pierre. Welcome, everybody. It is good to see you here today. No, I don't think Mina actually works at McDonald's. She's just here because reasons. I think the McDonald's is actually closed today. So, if you wanted a shake or fries or anything, sorry, you'll have to come back tomorrow. Or Sunday, I guess. Next April Fools, you should make a stream on the starting soon page, come in after an hour, play one match, and finish the stream. Or better yet, I don't play any matches, and I just have the starting soon screen for 3 hours, and then end the stream. Overwatch and chill don't always go together in the same sentence. Well, they do today. And we'll be damned if we don't make the best of the chill. Don't want to spiral into politics talk. Yeah, we don't have politic discussions here. So leave all that at the door, because I am not going to tolerate such stuff. This is a chill stream, thank you very much. No politics. Only time Overwatch is chill is when May is in the match. I don't know. You never get one of those chill Malgas? Feeling better from your cold. I'm glad to hear it, Pixel Ghost. Only politics here is 5v5 and 6v6. Yeah, even that I've grown sick and tired of talking about. I wonder if Blizzard knew when they made the change to 5v5 that people would still have this sort of divided stance on it X number of years later. Yeah. Let us see. You do miss 2 CP? Can't honestly say I miss 2 CP that much. I was thinking about Temple of Anubis the other day, and I was like, man, I could play Temple of Anubis again. Is there a new balance patch coming up? There's the mid-season patch. That's still a few weeks away, so it's not, like, immediate coming up. Overwatch devs are the same people who thought selling 3 PvE missions was a good idea. They had to showcase something. That's kind of how I view it. They had to showcase something. Hello, Moustache. Welcome to the stream. You know, I just realized how well Mina fits in with the whole Pink Mercy thing going on. She blends right into the background. Don't think we'll get any more PvE? No, I don't think so either. I think PvE is dead-zo. Every time you're missing Temple of Anubis, you replay Assassin's Creed Origins. It's 20th playthrough this month. Wow. I've never played through a game 20 times. Unless you want to consider an Overwatch match a game. I haven't played Half-Life that many times. I haven't played XCOM that many times. 20 times through. Good lord. Is Kiriko on vacation? Sure. Let's say that. I don't want to talk about Kiriko today. It's pissing me off. Anyways. Let us dive right in to the fun. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash today. Wait, Origins at least 12 times. Dang, you must really like it if you're playing it 12 times. When are we getting the Nendoroid review? Sometime soon. I don't have an official release date because it's whenever I can get around to doing it. Played against a cheater tracer this week. It was suspicious, disconnected from the game 3 times despite your other mutuals being perfectly fine. Well, I don't know what to say about that one. Origins is your 3rd favorite in the series. Rogue, can't even count how many times you replayed. Helps it's short. Aw, Pierre, you pissed off Streamlabs. Well, it was nice having you here while you were. Community made game mode should let you choose your role before playing instead of first come, first serve. Well, that's how they've typically done those sorts of like arcade modes that still have like a pseudo soft role queue type thing. It makes queuing a lot quicker, which is the main reason they do it that way. No, 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 no. Thank you, Anna. No! Ooh! Streamlabs can kick rocks. Yeah, well, maybe you all shouldn't break the rules, and then it wouldn't have to bonk you. You ever think about that? Close to getting the Sombra and Hammond skins. Nice. I don't actually remember if I've unlocked the Sombra skin yet. I guess I can check after this match. I'm a better hero than you, Reinhardt. Ha 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 ha. Order or Anarchy, choose your team. I choose Order. But Anarchy's pretty fun. You knock the Sombra skin with the money. Rip. Oh dear. Oh dear. I wonder if I could have popped my own ultimate in time. Does Cage Fight deploy faster than Earth Shatter? Can you use it to counter? Come on. Get over here, cowboy. Yee. You're in a car dealership with your mom getting your grandma's car some oil at the time. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about you were during the other stream on Tuesday, I see. You can't stop me. No, no, no. Woo. Way to go, Moira. MVP. Next week, Star Trek Online starts its summer event. Back to Riza, the party planet. Huh. Star Trek Online any good? I always see those MMO games for like franchises like that. And I'm always like, could it actually be any good? No. One donut. Cage fight should be buffed by placing enemy team in jail. Isn't that already what it effectively does? Ooh. No, 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 no. Ooh. Chat, what do y'all think about Venture at this point? They've been in the game for more than a season now. How do you feel about them? Oh dear. Yeah.
Time to get serious.
Like the more than Life Weaver. Yeah, that's fair. Holy moly. I don't know if I think I prefer Life Weaver, to be honest. The good Life Weavers who bail me out when I'm a tank are pretty nice. Hey, it's Mauga. Hello, Zastio. Welcome to the stream. Indicate why we don't have a lot of dig characters in games. I mean, I guess it depends on the game. Digging mechanics also, I feel like, are kind of hard to implement. Where it's like, are they actually tunneling through ground and terrain? Or is it like Venture, where they basically turn into a May ice block that just moves? They got nerfed so hard so you can't win the DM anymore with them. I think they're still decently good. Ha ha ha. Can you unequip gold gun for Malga? You want to see what they look like goldless? I guess so. They're not that fancy, but you know. Oh yeah, I think I saw you, Scorpio. Did I not say when I was saying hello to everyone at the start, or were you not here? Maybe I just assume you're always here, so even if I didn't see you, like, I just assumed you were there. Yeesh. Oh gosh. Ah.
Time for the reckoning.
Again! Till I say it's
You've been using a lot of Venture recently, Pixel Ghost? I do find them fun to play, and I think a lot of that is probably just because they're the first DPS we've had in like an eternity. But I have been enjoying playing them. Ooh. Kiriko with the clutch. Venture's the new Doomfizz. Yeah, they basically are. Everybody. No more excavation initiation. Whee! Ah. Are you gonna get any of the Jade weapon skins? At this point, probably not. I just don't play competitive at this point. And like, the Jade weapons don't even look good. I was gonna get them for Wrecking Ball and Kiriko just because they're my mains, but at this point, I don't even care to get it for them. So I'm like, eh. Yeah, they're nothing fancy without the gold. They're just sort of a woven wood type design. Something like that. Hello, Lord Bingus. Welcome to the stream. Finally have free time to watch your stream, so I'm glad to hear it. It's good to see you back. You got a special moots on your... What? What does that mean? On your Twitter account. You're a regular person on Twitter for a fandom. Let me guess. Is it the Junker Queen fandom? Chat, if you were to obsessively immerse yourself in the fandom of one specific thing, what would it be? Or maybe you already have immersed yourself in which... What the hell? Oh boy, we got a teleporting spawn room again. Where was it? Somewhere around here. Ah. Yeah, if you were to... Or if you do obsessively immerse yourself in one thing, what is it? I'm curious. Curious what you'll stand for. Minecraft fandom? Alright, fair enough. Ah! Tokyo Ghoul. Interesting.
Not bad. Not bad at all. The enemy has the lead. Group up. Robot pushing it the wrong way.
No, 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 no. Oh god. The same Junker Queen from before. They're using the exact same skin. Yeah. Gonna go with either Sailor Moon or Gundam. Nice. Star Wars, really? You're that into Star Wars, Mustache? We need a fandom channel on your Discord? But, like, that wouldn't work if everybody has a different fandom. You can't just have a singular fandom channel and be like, everybody talk about their favorite thing, which is something different for everybody. Star Wars has gone downhill. It most certainly has. I have not watched The Acolyte at all, but I've seen a lot of sus things about it, I guess you could say. It seems like a bit of a silly show, I guess one could say.
Step rider. Ready for some carnage.
Oh god. No, no, how did I get stuck on that? Oh no. It's so Jover. It's Jover. Ah! Don't want to be a Jedi, want to be a guy who the Jedi are forced to drag along or encounter at some point. What? What do you mean? Like,
Finally, things
forced to drag along or encounter at some point? Just like any other, literally any other character who just isn't a Jedi.
Oh no, they didn't. Stop that robot.
Still into Star Wars, you just hate the drama and the ongoing toxicity. That's fair. No, where's my team?
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
I'm gonna be a smuggler or a bounty hunter, real sleazo. Okay. Yeah, I always thought the whole like smuggler bounty hunter side of Star Wars was a bit more interesting than the Jedi. And I think that's mainly because we see less of it than we do the Jedi. So it's like, I want to see more of like Han Solo types, see what they're up to, which I guess is kind of like what the Mandalorian initially was before it kind of got weird. I don't know. Hello SMGH, welcome to the stream.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Holy moly. I think George Lucas said something about 8 and 9 episode, but you're not sure. Something about it in terms of like his thoughts on the actual 8 and 9 that came out, or his own idea of 8 and 9, because I know he had sort of like an idea for what he'd do with episodes 7, 8, and 9, but he never did them himself. Because he basically got to the point where it's like, I'm old, I've already made my billions, I don't need to make 3 more movies, I'll sell it off to Disney. And then Disney did their thing, and we all know what happened after that. He should have made 7 through 9. Apparently he was going to, but realized that it would take a lot of time and effort, and he just wanted to spend more time and effort with his family and other projects. So he was like, yeah, I'm done with this. Can't escape Mauga. Hello, MLG Anime Gamer. Welcome to the stream. You'd want to be in the MIG fandom along with Kiriko and Mina. Are they part of the MIG fandom? Is that how that works? I guess I sort of assumed they were just part of the MIG like universe. I don't know how a fandom necessarily ties into that. Oh no! Is there even an MIG fandom? Am I big enough to have a fandom? At what point do you have a fandom? Like, what is the defining trait of having a fandom for an entity? Like, obviously Star Wars has a fandom. But, like, not everything has a fandom. What is the threshold? What is the line one must cross in order to have a fandom? Is shipping what's necessary for a fandom to exist? Because I swear to God, it's in every single one of them. Having a wiki. Okay, there. You know what? Magma Block, that is a good point. I think having a wiki is probably a good mark of whether or not something is a fandom. Need an MIG plush. Oh, I would love that. I would love to make an MIG plush. I don't know. I wonder how hard it would be to get like a company to produce something like that. It's like a merchandise thing. Because I know there's some really small, like, VTubers, like, way smaller than even my channel is, that have had, like, plushies and merchandise made. But that's a bit different, because, you know, it's a very different type of channel. No! Ah, dang it. Could have had it all. Base of having a fandom is having over-obsessed people. Yeah, that's also another consistent aspect. Shush. I did just fine, I'll have you know. There's no wiki, but there is a lore. There is a fandom. I mean, something can have lore without having a fandom, I'd say. It's like, you can make a bunch of lore for something, but if nobody consumes it, then it's not a fandom. Right? Bro Uack made merch? He did. I remember he had those shirts he did a number of years ago. Has he ever done stuff more recent than that, though? Are we even real if we don't have our own Fumo plushies? Fumo? What is Fumo? Is that like a brand? Oh, yeah, I know what these are. I just looked them up. I've seen these. I didn't realize they had a name, though. Fumo. Interesting. Hello, Tinte. Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya.
I'll find my own path.
Spending a few streams here, you definitely see obsessed people in chat. Really? You think there's people in this chat that are obsessed?
But I don't play.
I mean, I guess like Scorpio's pretty obsessed with Junker Queen. There's that.
Oh, Farah-chan, I've never lost.
You're deeply invested in Funko Briggs' disappearance, the supposed death of Chibico in a blast furnace, and her resurrection. Yeah, I feel like there haven't been a lot of like lore events happening in the MIG verse lately. I mean, I guess there might be a lore explanation for why like Raven team leader showed up for a bit and then disappeared. But I guess there was never like an actual explanation given, so who knows. Obsessed, you mean dedicated viewers? Yeah, I wouldn't say any of you have ever come across as obsessed to me. Certainly a lot of dedication, though, which I appreciate. Ah! Scorpio would have a Junker Queen body pillow. They would, wouldn't they? Not obsessed, just dedicated. Yeah. That's how I see it. Ooh.
Come to me, I'll heal you. Bounce back.
For what it's worth, I am sorry.
No! 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 I just wanted to kill a Mercy. Is there a lore reason? I don't know. I didn't really think there might be one.
Time to get
Like, I hadn't really considered what sort of deep lore goes on. I guess I sort of assume that people don't really care about lore type explanations for things like that. It's like nobody cares why Kiriko was temporary a spirit during the Halloween event. The whole blast furnace incident was like I'm shocked anyone even remembers that. I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating you guys. Maybe you do have a memory for this sort of stuff.
Kaiki. I'm with you.
Nothing sus about dedication. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're dedicated to and how dedicated you are.
Best round lost. Score 0-1.
Not as quick as I used to be, but I'm still...
Hey, there's nothing wrong with showing off your body pillows on the Discord as long as they're safe for work. Don't go calling out double edge, Scorpio.
could be waged at one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
As long as you don't have a shrine to Ian in your home. I would be...
Let's win this time.
What the hell would an Ian shrine even look like? I don't have merch. Like, I guess you could, like, fashion your own red hat that looks like mine and just surround it with, like, Kiriko and Brigitte and Wrecking Ball Funko Pops or something. I would be fascinated to see what constitutes an MIG shrine. It sounds so cursed. You were just ahead for a bit and Kiriko had to take over. Yeah, there was that. The whole I forget what that was even, what I even called that, the MIG potato. Yeah, that never came back around because Kiriko kind of proved not to be good at running streams. So, yep, no more potato battery, Ian. At least not for now. Ooh. When is the Space Ranger trailer coming? Probably not until the end of the season.
Okay. I went from behind positioning underway.
We play Overwatch 2, a game with no story mode, but all the heroes have lore. Yeah, that's a good point. Hello, it's CJ. Welcome to the stream.
The breeze brings relief. Profit barrage inbound.
Your fiance has some NSFW figures that you're okay with? Oh. What are your guys' thoughts on figures in general? I'm not talking like, you know, Funko Pops. I'm like real anime figures, like scale figures or prize figures.
The spring
Are they too much? Is it like if you were to go over to someone's house and then you saw they had a shelf with a bunch of figures on it, would you be put off? Have to bounce, but enjoy the stream. Well, thanks for stopping by, Pixel Ghost. Hope you have a good one. The Ian Shrine, red cap, few scraps, and Kiriko Nendoroid. Oh dear. He'll get to work on the shrine. I'm sure I won't regret having made this a conversation point in this stream. Yeah, I don't know about that, Tinte. That sounds kind of sus.
I don't give up that easily.
Oh no, how could this happen? No. What? I thought I'd touch that. Well, I didn't think we were gonna win anyways. You like anime figures, but they're expensive. They are expensive. You have 4. You should flex those. Which 4 do you have? I'm curious now. Are they all Malga? Did you make your own Malga figures? Quiet. We weren't gonna win that anyways. It wasn't a fair match. You were the one that mentioned the shrine first. Well, fair enough. You don't like anime except for Sailor Moon that everyone is recommending you. Have you actually seen Sailor Moon, or are you just saying you'd be interested in it? Sailor Moon is a lot of figures, I can tell you that much. You'd be interested in Sailor Moon, I see. Sailor Kiriko. Oh man, how long until we see a Sailor Scout Kiriko skin? Like, they have to be doing that, right? I wonder if the reason they've been putting it off is because they're trying to get an official Sailor Moon collab, and they don't want to have like their own like knockoff Sailor Moon like Battle Pass season or theme. They want to try to get the official collab for it. I don't know, but it feels overdue.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. Keep in sight.
Hatsune Miku, the Wasp, Shimakaze from some kind of Sega property. Oh, and one from some kind of Sega property. You forgot her name. Really? You have a Hatsune Miku. Interesting. I never would have taken you to be a Miku fan.
That was fun. For me.
Posted a picture of your figures. I'll have to take a look after the match. Whoa. Man, I still have to figure out where I'm going to display my new Kiriko Nendoroid. I don't really have, like, a shelf at the moment that I can, like, thematically slot it into. I'll have to find a place for her somewhere. Otherwise, she's just going to have to sit on my Lego shelf. No. Maid Kiriko, Sailor Kiriko, Kiriko. Options are limitless. Could you? Oh my god. I mean, yeah. Let's think about here all the different like hyper whale Kiriko skins. They've already got the lifeguard. Now we need Sailor Scout. We need Maid. What'll be another like really popular Kiriko skin they could do? What's another like really popular like female outfit? Schoolgirl Kiriko. You're right. There you go. We're gonna get an Academy Kiriko skin, aren't we? Like what Diva got. Oh, we're totally gonna get that. I mean, we have the lifeguard, but maybe we could still get like a swimsuit Kiriko. They could probably find a way to work that in. Hula Girl. Yeah, I could see them do something like that.
That's what you call style and substance.
Ian got Lego. Of course I have Lego. I feel have I not talked about it enough recently that there's like new people here that don't know that I love Lego? Lego is like my entire childhood. I still have a ton of old sets and just loose pieces from when I was a kid. So we get Space Ranger, something tells you that Space Ranger is getting to be another collaboration skins. I mean, the My Hero collab skin for Space Ranger basically makes itself, so. Barbie Kiriko? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we need to get like a Malibu Kiriko skin, which is like blonde hair. That'd look weird. An Android Kiriko can sit on your computer desk and keep an eye on you. Uh-huh. I don't know if I'd want that. Posted your figures misplaced to Erika Sawamura. I don't know who that is. Bunny Girl. Yeah, there's another one they could do. Ooh, that might be too overtly risque, though. Because of the whole, whatchamacallit, Playboy association. I think that would be too much. I don't think they would do that one. It would sell. And I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to find a way to work around it to add a skin like that, but I think doing a straight-up Bunny Girl skin would be too overt in that regard. I don't think they could pull it off. Your 6th birthday was literally nothing but Lego, and it was awesome. Yep. That was my childhood, too. Lego! Gotta show the Lego build. I don't really have a fancy Lego display up right now. I have all the Overwatch minifigures displayed on a shelf right now. And I have a Lego space shuttle on like a different shelf, but other than that, I don't really have anything that I could effectively show off. Schoolgirl Kiriko, you feel could go really wrong? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they did it for Diva, and they made it work, which is why I think they could make it work for Kiriko as well. I think they just have to emphasize the idea of it being like a college or university academy skin as opposed to like a high school one. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Donut Shop Kiriko. That's more of a fun one. That's not a fan service one. Although maybe they could find a way to make that fan service. Yeah, who knows? Then again, it's Kiriko. Everything's fan service for her. PJ Kiriko. Like the Alari skin, except with a fox instead of a llama. You have an Animal Crossing Lego display. They have official Animal Crossing sets, don't they? I forgot about those. Oh god, oh god. Probably shouldn't have chased him, but it worked out, I guess. Worked out well enough. Give me a tomboy Kiriko with a backwards hat, mud-covered jeans, boots, and a flannel, and you're sold. Oh man. Could you imagine if they actually leaned full into that? I guess it would, you know, answer the age-old debate of whether or not Kiriko's a tomboy. We'd finally have that settled. Woohoo! Princess Kiriko. Good lord. What about Kiriko seems like a princess to you? It's like the least fitting option to go with. It was a game you played to try to be family friendly and didn't do risque stuff, but even it got bunny girl outfits. Was it like an anime game though? Because I feel like that's more common in anime type games to have stuff like that, whereas a very Western game like Overwatch, even though it has a heavy anime influence, I think people would associate it too much with Playboy if they did a bunny type outfit in a game like Overwatch. And I think people would, I mean, people would love it, but people would also be like, what are you doing? That's not appropriate. Kiriko's a spoiled brat like a princess. That's true. I guess I just have a higher... I have a higher opinion of princesses, but I guess you're right. Oh, Bumblebee, welcome to the stream. Onesie Fox Kiriko skin. That would actually be really fun. They could do that for like a pajama type thing. Like a Kigurumi type onesie pajama of a fox. I feel like that'd be a really fun one. Reaper gets the bunny skin. I think they would have to do something like that. Something that's sort of like, oh, we added a bunny skin, but it's the... What? Why do I not have a Wrecking Ball skin equipped? What the heck? What? Oh, I remember. I was taking a screenshot of him for something. Did you get the Hammond onesie? Not yet. I don't know if it's still on sale, but I was very tempted. But it's $80. It's like, ugh. That's a lot. I don't know if I can justify that. Blonde Kiriko. I wonder what a blonde Kiriko would look like. I feel like it could be cursed. You need to get a 90s themed battle pass. Yes. I think some sports skins could be fan servicey depending on the sport. It is certainly. No. You only have a collection of Avatar Blue People figures and a complete family of Build-A-Bear How to Train Your Dragon. Really? Blue People Avatar? I didn't know you were into that, Scorpio. I would have assumed Airbender Avatar, because it's, you know, the better of the two. Also the more relevant in a lot of ways. You tend to have obsessive tendencies even when not obsessed. Good lord. What does that even mean? You're not obsessed, but you have obsessive tendencies? Like, what does that look like? It was a Western game, 2D anime influence, but Western. I mean, I guess depending on the type of game, maybe they could have bunny outfits in it, but I feel like if they tried that in Overwatch, it would garner... Someone on Twitter would get angry, and that's why it wouldn't happen. Yeah. If you lose this match, it's only because of the default Wrecking Ball skin? Yes, 100%. Everybody knows that legendary skins make you stronger. You really want to see those skin concepts that Blizzard sent to people. The Widowmaker pajama skin looks amazing. It would be fun if they added pajama skins. No, she's so low. Kill her. There we go. Oh. Ah! No. Alright, I don't think ball is working here. We need to Malga smash.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
You love both. Avatar was the one movie you're obsessed with as a kid. You watched it over 45 times. Good lord. Trying to look for Avatar The Last Airbender figures. There's actually a lot of Avatar figures these days. I was watching a video not that long ago, someone like comparing all the different like series or lines of Avatar figures and like which are the best. It's interesting because a lot of the Avatar figures are like action figures, like toys. Like a very Western type product as opposed to like anime figures in the, you know, more anime sense. Which is a shame. I think, I mean, I guess as an adult, I think like a still figure would be more interesting to get for like Zuko or Toph, as opposed to like a posable action figure that just looks sort of wonky and is made of cheap plastic. Default skin Ian doesn't exist, he can't hurt you. One pajama roadhog with his hook being a neck pillow and his trap being one of those spinning night lights that makes star patterns. I like the neck pillow hook. That's a fun idea. No. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Hope the upcoming tank changes make Malga less incentivized to just go burr on the enemy tank. I feel like there's more of a Malga aspect than a issue with the tank roll. Like, I think that's kind of the point of Malga. He's supposed to just go burr on the enemy tank. So it makes him fun. Yeah. Obsessions, where an unwanted, intrusive, and also distressing thought, image, or urge repeatedly enters your mind. Emotions. The obsession causes a feeling of intense anxiety or distress. Suppose. Y'all need to cool it with the get goods. I've been doing just fine today, I'll have you know. It's because I had the wrong Wrecking Ball skin. That's the only reason I lost. Just want them to make a Kiri skin where the fox ears are technically part of her body somehow? What, like a true furry skin? I don't know about that one. Oh, I just looked at your figure shelf, Double Edge. Wow. It's quite the assortment. The shelf itself looks kind of precarious. It's so, like, exposed. I'd be worried about, like, accidentally knocking something off as I was going past it. Oh yeah, Moustache, there are your figures. Nice. I guess those are all like prize figures because they don't look that big. Oh, we got a bunch of like, whatchamacallits, amiibos too. Nice.
5, 4, 3,
What's happening?
1.
Oh, yeah, we can play Winston. He's good on this one.
Is possible today.
Where you're from, it's not easy to find Avatar figures. Yeah, I guess. Depending on where you live, it can be very difficult, from what I've heard, to get stuff like that. I mean, hell, even living in mainland United States, it's like, you want the good figures? You gotta import those from Japan. And that'll take like months. As Malgo, winning and losing doesn't matter as long as you're having the best time you can. Exactly. Nah. Posted yours once, but you're gonna post them already? Wait, you're what?
Another chance. I recommend lamb roast. It's simply delicious.
In the UK, if you want good stuff, you gotta spend a day driving to London. I mean, does the UK not have, like, shipping services that you could buy things online? Do you have to get things in person? Or are you just saying if you want to get something in person, you have to drive to, like, a big place like London? Woo. Don't trust stuff online. I mean, I guess it depends what you're getting and where you're getting it from. In general, yeah, I like buying things in person because you can, like, see the product itself. Because nothing's worse than spending hundreds of dollars and waiting 4 months to get, like, a dope-ass scale anime figure only for it to arrive and be like, oh, there's a weird little, like, scratch mark on it. You gotta go to customer complaints and wait another year to get it fixed. Yeah, in person is more reliable. No, no. Oh. That was weird.
Terminal velocity. That encounter was too close.
Says the person who waited for Chibi Kiriko for months and months until she finally arrived. Well, yeah, it's because I, already ordered her. And by the way, I'm never ordering an Android through Amazon ever again. I'm going to go straight through the Good Smile Company. Oh my god.
First round lost. Not on my watch. EMP activated. What?
You're not 40 because not trusting online stuff, you're just paranoid?
The truth is out there. Let's find it together.
Let's find it together.
My throne is where I say it is.
Could you imagine if they made an MIG scale figure? Like a big one, like a 1/4 scale.
Capture the objective.
I wonder how expensive it would be to, like, custom commission something like that. That'd be, like, the most narcissistic thing to ever own. For, like, me, personally, to have something like that. I think it'd be so funny. Looking back through some of the skin concepts, why were there so many cat maids? Gee, I don't know, take a wild guess. It's almost as if people like those sort of things. No. Just stabbing him with my knife over and over again. Hello, Caleb. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. There was a person whose goal was to have every VTuber cardboard cut out, so never say never. Those are... What do you guys think about cardboard cutouts? Like life-size cardboard cutouts. I know Skisty has that life-size Mercy cutout. But for like characters in general, what do you think about cardboard cutouts? Ugh. Depends on the character, but they can get creepy. I don't think I would ever be into a life-size cardboard cutout. Like, I'm just trying to imagine like a life-size 2D Kiriko just standing in my room. I think I would hate that. That would have been really funny if the Sombra lost that. Cardboard cutout of Hammond. If it includes his mech, that would be huge. Take up like an entire wall. If it was like a little cardboard cutout of like just Hammond, though, they could like put on your shelf. That might be interesting. I maybe would get that. If it was cheap and well detailed, I think I might get that. Just the hamster? Yeah, maybe that would be. Maybe I'd allow that.
I'll tell her you're thinking about picking it back up.
You'd love a cardboard cutout for your favorite characters, not just the hottest, but the animal pets as well. Cardboard cutout are good just if a hole appears and it spends a lot of time in your siblings or roommate's room through it. Wait, what? I feel like you're alluding to something sus there, Rex King. I don't know. I feel like there's very much like things that are acceptable to have in a collection, and then things that if you have it, no matter what, people are gonna sort of like raise an eyebrow at you. And I feel like life-size cardboard cutouts are one of the ones that people will raise an eye of. Like, I can't imagine a single character or person I know where if I were to go into their home and see a life-size cutout of any character, that wouldn't make me be like, huh? What's going on here? I feel like they're kind of just sus inherently. And I mean, that's not to say people shouldn't have them, just I find them kind of sus. Maybe more than just kind of sus. Life-size cutout of Lady D from Resident Evil. Yeah, like if I walked into someone's house and I saw that, I'd be like, okay. I know what's going on here. They're not even being coy about it. It's just overt at that point. Oh no! Your brother kept for years in his room cutout of famous Polish actor and was placed exactly opposite of doors, who would always seeing him when entering the room. Yeah, I know that's like a thing people do. They'll get like cardboard cutouts of like actual people, like actors or celebrities or the Queen of England, and it'll just be like a meme type thing. But even those just seem kind of weird to me. I don't know. Think you'd rather have a small figure than a life-size cardboard cutout. Cardboard seems too frail. That's the other thing. I feel like not only would it take up a lot of space, but it'd be so fragile. Like, that would deteriorate after only a couple years at most, no matter how good you kept it. Because it's just cardboard. See ya, soldier. See ya, hog. No, I can't drag her. No, 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 no. Lady D wouldn't fit in a room. Saw someone on TikTok with a life-size cutout of Naruto, Goku, and Luffy. That would be so creepy to wake up and just see them looking at you. Oh, come on. I think you'd rather have a small figure than a life-size cutout. Cardboard seems... right, yeah. I think I already read that. Yeah, definitely I'd rather have a small figure. Because then you can have a bunch of them. Why have one big cardboard cutout when you can have a dozen little figures on a shelf? I remember watching a video of a YouTuber who had a cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito. I think I might have seen that. Either that same video or just somebody else who had that as well. Aw, poor hamster. What? There we go. Whew, I thought we were going to lose that. Resident Evil collab for Halloween. That'd be cool. Cardboard cutout or body pillow? I'd definitely go body pillow. Because then you can at least, like, hug it. You know? You try to hug a cardboard cutout, you're just going to break it. The pillow can at least withstand, you know, whatever you do to it. Presumably.
Behold the hamster, behold the champion.
Goodbye and try to make a cardboard cutout of your dog so you can remember her. Really, a cardboard cutout for that? But that doesn't feel like it would last long enough is the thing. I feel like there'd be better ways to remember a pet. Hello, Shadow Llama. Welcome to the stream. What's your opinion on potatoes? They're pretty good. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Welcome to jungle. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I mean, are you surprised that I got hacked by Sombra? I'm not.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
I hope your mother is well.
The Hashimoto run our neighborhood now, so
Oh, I am sorry to hear that.
sorry enough to help.
Yes. You watch
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
Get ready.
Escort the payload.
Ow.
Just Tyson.
No. Goodbye, double. Not why'd I call you double edge? One person. Oh, my brain. Goodbye, one person. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good sleep. No! No! Hammond looks like you just throw him in a deep fryer. How dare you? How dare you?
Hamster displeasure. Payload stalled. Hamster furious.
Zen died. Woo! But I was gonna die. Can't kill me. I'm the hamster man. There is one person called Double Edge, but the one person is not Double Edge. Oh yeah, that isn't confusing at all. Yeah, this one person is going to sleep. Oh! Zen! He's clapping my balls with his own balls. That's the worst of all. Hello, Marcus. How can you chill in this sweaty ass game? Honestly, Overwatch is not that sweaty of a game. People who call Overwatch sweaty have not played games like Fortnite or Apex. Uh-oh. 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 You just joined the stream too? Welcome, Gregory. Good to see you. I don't think hamsters work, and we're gonna have to run. Nah, we'll give Zarya.
We will crush them.
Wonder what the Marvel Fortnite season's gonna be like. I don't know. I just hope it has something good, because Marvel being the theme of the season is not enticing to me whatsoever. Like, if it's just a bunch of, like, Marvel characters in the Battle Pass, that is going to be so uninteresting. Well, they're using all their ultimates, so... No! When you played Fortnite Reloaded, you popped off until the last 16 players. Way to go. Finally passed 500? Oh, points. I see. Yeah, way to go. You should spend them on something. Or, you know, maybe save them. Maybe something big will be coming shortly down the line. Oh, no! Prefer general themes and original themes like junk and Greek mythology. I agree. Even Greek mythology is like, I don't really care that much for that, but I do prefer more general, like, thematic themes, not just, oh, licensed is like the theme. Leaving Tokyo for Sendai today. Tokyo's been fun. You're going to miss it. You do plan to return to Tokyo 2 more times during your trip, though. Well, hope your trip's been going well, Gregory. I'm honestly surprised to see you tuning in. I would assume you'd be busy doing things in Japan, but I hope you're having a good time there. Sounds like you are. If possible, you should get Kiriko VA in the stream for the huge redeem. Oh, man. Kiriko's VA would actually probably be one of the hardest voice actors in Overwatch to, like, get for something like that. Because she's, like, actually, like, a really, like, big person in terms of, like, she's part of, like, a K-pop group. I think, is it K-pop or is it J-pop she's technically a part of? But she's part of, like, an idol group, basically. So she is very busy. Which is unfortunate, because it means I'll probably never be able to get her autograph at a convention or anything like that. Did the helicarrier as Spawn Island last time? Multiple heroes got bosses and mythics they brought into the whole Stark industry with a full comic story tied in. Like, the helicarrier, that's cool. That being the Spawn Island would be cool, but otherwise, like, I just don't really care that much about Marvel, so... None of that stuff's that enticing for me in terms of a season themed around that. Compared to Venture. Yeah, Venture's VA, from what I understand, is like... Not to be, like, mean to them, but kind of like a nobody in terms of that they haven't done, like, a ton of stuff. They're also very young still, so they're just early in their career, whereas the Kiriko VA, she's, like, really big in her respective field, which isn't even really voice acting. Although she does do some voice acting. Other than Kiriko, of course. Yeah, I don't think that the Kiriko VA is like a pop star per se, but she is part of an idol group. And I know she's super busy in terms of like being one of those people who actually does a ton of stuff. But it's like not the typical sort of VA stuff you'd normally associate with a lot of video game voice actors. Oh, it gets so close. Goodbye, Rex King. Thanks for stopping by. Kiriko's not my daughter. It was raining yesterday, and right now it's early in the morning, so you've conveniently been at your hotel when you've been streaming. Have been doing things, though. Well, that's good to hear. Definitely want to make use of your time while in Japan. Magneto mythic weapon gets added in 4 days. Oh, that soon already? Oh boy.
Watch it. Enemy turret ahead.
You getting the Pirates of the Caribbean skins? I'll be getting Jack Sparrow because I want to get the pass for it. But other than that, I'll probably only be getting Davy Jones because I'm not that big of a Pirates fan. But I do quite like Davy Jones as a character, so I definitely want to get his skin. Mercy just dive bombing into the mines. Woo! Imagine how crazy it'd be if Kiriko VA was your mom, but the community thinks Kiriko in game is your daughter. What? What? I mean, that would be very cursed, but thankfully neither of those are true, so, you know. Screw it, you're here till it's done. Okay, Rex King, whatever you say. Wrecking Ball is still such a cool idea for a tank. Oh, yes, he is. One of the most unique characters we'll probably ever see. Davy Jones can search your locker with those tentacles. Excuse me, Rex King? Excuse me? I never thought I'd see the day where I meet a Davy Jones simp. Good lord. When you watch first Pirates of the Caribbean, heard the sequels aren't nearly as good as the original, you're not interested in it anyways. I disagree. I think the first 3 movies are all really good. I like all 3 of the initial 3, and then they spin off into like really weird sequels beyond that, so I would say you don't have to watch at that point. But you gotta watch 2 and 3, just at the very least to see Davy Jones, because he's like actually a really cool character. Yeah, huzzah! Are you winning, MIG? Yeah, sure. There's a leak about a ship that's going to be in the collab, like a ghost ship. I've seen some people talking about that. Hope you like those anime figs. Oh yeah, I guess you must have left for a bit, Mustache. Yeah, those are really neat figures you got there. They look like they're prize figures as opposed to scale ones, but they still look pretty cool. It's a nice little collection you have there. No! Man. Like the first 4, last one, meh. I know I've seen the 4th Pirates movie. I don't remember like anything about it though, which to me means it probably wasn't that good. But the first 3 I really enjoy. I need to rewatch those. It's been a long time since I've watched them. I watched the first one again, not terribly long ago, but 2 and 3 I haven't seen in a while. No, no. No. Almost knocked him in. I'm for horny simps chat. No, I don't think it is.
Score 1-1.
Go ahead and take your queen simping and put it somewhere else.
Yet another stretch of cloudless skies and idyllic ocean views. Wonderful.
First 4 were adapted into a Lego game. I never played any of the Lego Pirates games. Were they any good compared to like Star Wars and Indiana Jones?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Ghost ship they're talking about, the single-use item mainly used for traversal, dealing 50 damage to players and 5,000 to builds. A single-use traversal item, that seems interesting. I wonder how good that would be. I mean, I guess it would just obliterate structures, which is probably the point of it, but that seems like that wouldn't be very good in 0 builds. Oh my god. Alright, we need to... It was good, made before the characters spoke. Oh yeah, I always forget that the characters in LEGO games talk in newer games. I definitely liked the, like, whatever they called it, like the mumblese, where they just go... It gave it so much more character, ironically enough, to have them not actually talking. And I know some of the newer games have the option to make it that instead of the actual dialogue, but still, I like when they just, by default, it was all just them mumbling. Oh my god. Bring out the funny fat man. What? No, no. Mercy must die, yes. I have no ammo. Team, please help me on the point, please. They gained speech, we lost everything. Remember old Lego Yoda's scream? I'll never be able to forget. Such a glorious sound. Weren't paying attention to the video, so it might not be single use. Yeah, I'd wager it's probably not single use. It probably just has a long cooldown like the guitar. Because a single use mobility item like that would just be... Yeah, I don't think that would be any good at all. Like, you'd grab it to, like, use it, but, like... I don't know. It's probably just a long cooldown. That'd make a lot more sense. Honor the hamster.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Malga gave you your first win of the day. You mean you were playing as Malga? In that case, way to go. Yep, we're going to Brazil. Pro Doom time? Not today. You were playing Malga? Way to go. Whee! I was smashing all this fine tableware. Plus you have the proper skin for him too. The beach skin. Brain comes up with cursed skin ideas. Oh, like what? Tinte. What sort of cursed skin ideas plague your mind?
Capture objective A.
Thank you. No. Bullfrog, Malga, Tree Frog, Kiriko, Poison, Dart Frog, Anna, Rain Frog, Ball, Fly, Farah, Toad, Roadhog. Toad, Roadhog. I actually really like that one. Why doesn't Roadhog have a Toad skin already? You know, fighting over the donut. For real. Thought of this for a whole few seconds, Winston, but an alternate universe where he too is a hamster, a really big hamster with the same muscle as a gorilla. So like giving Hammond the Meowscles treatment basically, but it's like a gorilla. That's a Winston skin. That's definitely an idea. I can't say I dislike it. Making tacos later for dinner. Nice. Taco Friday? Love isn't important to mental health. I don't know about that. Epic furry watch skin. Yeah. There we go.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
What a gullah bull, what a nin cow poop dies. Gregory, what the hell are you on about? Should add a daily challenge goal for weeklies. Yeah, I think that'd be something they could maybe play around with. Yeah. No! That was my bird. I wanted to kill her. You know what? I'm gonna leave that teleporter there. Maybe someone will stupidly teleport into that room. No! Woo! Thank you, Life Weaver. My buddy old pal. You got both birds. Yep. They don't call me the skeet shooter for nothing. Sir Ian of the anti-iris. Excuse me? Whoever said I was anti-iris? No! Woo!
30 seconds.
Hello, EB the Blue. Welcome to the stream. Brian is the Minotaur skin. You're reminded of the quote from the Looney Tunes episode, "A bully for bugs." Well, I never really watched Looney Tunes. It's not anything I like watched as a kid at any point. Rage at comp, clearly don't have friends. I don't know, man. They always seem to be playing in groups, so they must have friends. And I mean, have you heard what they said? They're always talking about how all the ladies love them. They wouldn't just go ahead and lie on the internet of all things. Toxic competitive players must be the cool folks. Oh, what? I was hoping they were still over there more so. Whoa. See, that would have been a good spot to use my mines. Should have saved them. No. No. No! Who knocked him into me? Which one of you? Lucio! God damn it. You booped him into me. Your DRG player, your anti-toxicity. That is fair. DRG is a pretty anti-toxic game. Hisses cost you your strength. Brazil has defeated you. It's true, we have been defeated by Brazil. Is Lucio or Junkrat? Pesky players. Aww. Chat, if you could work any job in the world, your dream job, what would it be?
Select your hero.
Speaking of Junkrat. Paleontologist, a VA, really? Voice actor, Peter. Interesting. You know what? If you want to be a paleontologist, Rex, I guess that explains why you play a lot of DRG.
1. Objective unlocks in 10
Zoologist and to work with big cats. Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah, when I was really young, I really wanted to be a zoologist or zookeeper of some kind. Because I loved animals when I was a kid. I still do, I guess. Voice acting for sure. Really? Interesting that you guys want to be voice actors. Oh. A writer. Yeah, I could see that, Scorpio. That checks out. Being a VA would be interesting, I think. It's like, I don't know, it's like a role that, like, I feel like very few voice actors relative to, like, on-screen actors gain much of, like, notoriety in terms of people recognizing them. Like, there are certainly voice actors who have very recognizable voices that's like, oh, I heard you in this thing that you did. But voice acting feels like such an odd one compared to just being an actor. And I definitely notice that a lot of people nowadays want to be a voice actor rather than an on-screen actor, which I find very interesting. When you were a kid, you wanted to be an astronomer. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, like most boys, I guess, I wanted to be an astronaut at one point. The idea of going into space on grand adventures. And then it's like, oh, actually, like, nobody's an astronaut, relatively speaking. As a kid, you wanted to be an inventor. An inventor. That's such an interesting job description. It's like inventor. It's so vague. Like inventing what? New shampoos? Whimsical devices to help with everyday needs? Some sort of like programmer? Independently wealthy. Well, who doesn't want to be independently wealthy, Gregory? Concept artist, game designer. Ah, yes. Yeah, I definitely wanted to be a game designer when I was in high school and going into college. And look how that panned out. It turns out game design is hard. It's so much easier to just be a buffoon on the internet. The new Coliseum does feel kind of weird without the windows. You actually have a lot of voice talent, though. Maybe you should market your voice online through a Squarespace or something. I don't know much about Squarespace for that sort of thing. I feel like, honestly, a good way to market yourself as a voice actor, a lot of things, is to, like, just start a YouTube channel and just do stuff through there. And, like, build up an audience that way that you can leverage then to, like, get proper voice acting gigs in the future. Man, why does Junkrat have to be bad? Who would win in a fight, Doomfist or Senator Armstrong? Ooh. I don't know. I feel like nanomachines might give Armstrong the edge. Oh my lord. Yeah, I ain't like doing jack shit. Alright, hello, Toaster Strudel. Welcome to the stream. One of your nieces wants to be an artist when she grows up. What kind of artist? Like a painter? A graphic artist? A sculptor? Artist is a very broad term. I'd be curious what sort of medium she's interested in working in. No. Oh. As a kid, you wanted to be a veterinarian or marine biologist, but in the end, you chose writing. I don't think I was ever particularly interested in marine biology, per se. I was more interested in, like, normal zoology. Man. Is it harder to win with the new map changes? I haven't really noticed one way or the other. Too dumb to be a paleontologist. What do you mean you're too dumb? I mean, surely it's something you would just, like, go to college for, get a degree, and then join, like, a paleontology group? I don't really know how those work. It's not something I've ever looked into, but hesitant that you'd be too dumb to join something like that. You took a coding class, missed a few days due to getting sick, and they switched the coding program, so all you earned was Hello World. Good old Hello World. Yeah, it rapidly became apparent to me when I was studying computer science that I do not have the brain for the type of math that programming requires. It is way too abstract. Coding is way too abstract an application for me to ever A, enjoy it, B, be successful with it. Which is why I was like, well, that's not my life path. All right. Oh. Starting a YouTube channel can be trouble who have trouble with public speaking. Well, if you have trouble with public speaking, I don't know that you would be successful as a voice actor. And I feel like you wouldn't want to be a voice actor if you had trouble with public speaking. I'm not blind. What are you talking about? See you, Mustache. Thanks for stopping by. You don't know what kind of artist yet, but she loves to paint. Well, that's a start. Dinosaurs and extinct animals always intrigued you. Yeah, definitely. I feel like paleontology and archaeology, in a very similar vein, are one of those things that seem a lot more exciting from the outside than they actually are. I think you need like a genuine passion for the whole process of it to really be successful in that sort of field, because you think about paleontology and you're like, oh, digging up bones and finding new dinosaurs. Wow. But a lot of it is like staring at bones that are already dug up, analyzing things, comparing them, making a lot of weird sort of estimates and guesses about what that means about the actual creature. I feel like it's one of those fields that's not nearly as exciting in actuality as it's often depicted. Is that the Lego Bastion skin? No, that was the Sandcastle Bastion skin I was using.
Right or wrong. A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
Forgot that Marvel Rivals existed. Well, it's not playable right now, right? It's like, it had like the beta or the alpha or whatever it was, and now it's down until the next one, right? You can learn and memorize everything about random ass lore of something no one has ever heard of but can't remember. Algebra. Oh, yes. Yo, shake it, Pink Mercy. Let me see them pink hips.
Ready for some carnage?
Honestly, in terms of like careers and like if you can't remember algebra but you remember the lore from some random video game, I would say try to find a job or a career that focuses on things you're A, good at, B, interested in, and C, have like a realistic sort of, you know, career path of. And that could mean any number of different things, so. Ignore the pings for Anna and Cassidy and let them kill you? Bah, we're fine. You have a really bad issue of easily getting inspired. You don't know what to call it, but you'll see someone do something and think, wow, that's cool, I want to do that. But then you fail and get down. I mean, I guess it depends on what sort of stuff you're looking at. You're like getting excited by someone who built a nuclear reactor in their garage, because like that's one thing. But if it's like, oh, this person built a Gundam model and like I want to do that now, and it's like I don't know. I feel like try different things. I don't think it's bad to get inspired by things you see,
Till I say it's over.
and at least like dabble in it, because you know maybe you get inspired by something, try it, and you end up being really good at it, or you find that you just really enjoy it even more when you're actually doing it, and then it turns into a new hobby for you, or maybe even a new career path, depending on what it is. I don't think that's a bad thing at all, Tinte.
Changing my pylon's location. Killing pylon. Watch out.
Mercy hips don't lie. Most of paleontology is, hey, are you sure this belongs to Spinosaurus? Yeah, I know paleontology is a funny field in a lot of ways. Where did... Damn it. There is a lot of guesswork, basically, that goes on with paleontology. And it's honestly amazing that we know anything at all about dinosaurs when you really think about it. The amount of information we're able to discern from the tiniest of artifacts, effectively, is wild. It feels like a bad thing. Well, as long as it doesn't get in the way of you, like, doing a job, per se, or, like, studying in school, or whatever your situation is, I don't think that's a bad thing, because it's like a curiosity, it sounds like you basically have, which I think is nice, because curious people are more likely to find something they actually truly enjoy. They're not content to just sit there and be like, oh, I play soccer. It's like the thing you do in like grade school, so you do it in middle school and then high school and then college because that's what you do, and then never have a curiosity to try anything else. I think it's good when people try a lot of different things, because then you can get a better sense for what you really enjoy. Uh-oh. But it does have its downsides, of course, where it's often hard to focus on a singular thing, especially if it's a singular thing you don't enjoy but need to do. I definitely get that. Man. Die, monkey. You have like writing inspiration now, like an example, you want to do a Dragon Rider book inspired by I don't know what those are. And the one I said in the last stream. Well, if you're inspired by something, you should give it a go. You're a fast learner when it comes to gaining a new interest or skill, particularly with learning new software. You can typically get rather good with it within a matter of days. With software specifically, that is a great skill to have in terms of getting like a tech job, if that's something you're interested in. Because, oh man, I envy people who are like, oh yeah, I'm just like good at programming and enjoy doing it, because those people make so much money. Like, god damn, I wish I could be that interested and good at something that was actually like a good source of income. Oh. No one can decide what Spino looked like or did in life. It's constantly changing. Yeah, I remember it wasn't that long ago where they had the whole theory, like the new sort of breakthrough about it being like a mostly aquatic dinosaur that like swam in rivers and stuff. But I remember that was like a big thing that came out not too long ago. How to Train Your Dragon in House of Dragon. Okay. Hello, Ram. Welcome to the stream. Not programming, software that lets you do various things such as music or animation. Well, even that can be really useful. I mean, depending on what sort of stuff you want to do or what you need to do for a job, like that can be great. If you're like an animator, then knowing a lot of different animation software and tools is really helpful. Same if you're like a composer or someone who works with audio or music in some sort of capacity. Then being able to get really good with all these different music programs, especially in this day and age where so much stuff is bound to like computer programs and technology, being able to quickly pick up new tools like that is super helpful. Watch a paleontology science channel here, and every week in the paleontology section, it feels like there's a new paper theory on Spinosaurus. Yeah. I often wonder about things like paleontology and like how they can even afford to do a lot of the stuff they do. Like, who really funds paleontologists? And it's not to say that it's like a pointless field that shouldn't be funded, but I just wonder, because I know how the world works, and I'm like, who's paying these people to like write these papers about Spinosaurus? Your fiance is great with computers. It's a good skill to have. I'm coming for you, Grandma. Yeah. Woo. Spino's just in purgatory, constantly being debated. Precisely. Spinosaurus is probably closer to living a life close to the water, like a crane or egret. Yeah, I could see that. That makes sense. No. Yokudeki Mashita. Kiriko's voice line translates to good job in a formal sense. Ah. I suppose you're learning a lot of Japanese now, Gregory, with your trip. It's pretty cool. Common employers of paleontologists include natural history museums, universities, and the petroleum industry. One of these is not like the other. Museum positions usually involve examining, classifying, and presenting fossils for the museum's collection, while university positions may include performing research and field work along with teaching students. Right, but like, why do those get funded? Is the question I'm bringing up. Like, I think they should be funded, but it's one of those things where it's like who does this, all of this, who does this make money for? Basically, we do live in a capitalism, after all. So it's like, what do the universities and the museums gain from funding this sort of thing? Is it prospects of valuable intel from such a thing? Perhaps.
Let's get the payload going.
Who's this big-ass McDonald's gorilla? Museums get money from people who are interested in the subjects they teach. Potentially. I'd wager that's probably not the bulk of their revenue, though, because a lot of museums I know take, like, donations from philanthropist-type people. And I think a lot of those are also sort of, like, government-funded in the sense of, like, we think it's good for the, you know, state or nation or whatever's, like, culture to have these things, which I agree. I think it definitely is. So there's also that side of it, which I think is, like, the most understandable way of figuring out how and why things like those get funded. It's because it's good for the people, which it is. Enemy team's really being carried by this May and Winston, aren't they? Get the frog! Get the frog! Woo! Goodness. Hate backfilling in games. Yeah, it sucks. McDonald's monkey and sprinkles May. Cloning dinosaurs would be possible, but the DNA is too old and corrupted. Yeah. Oh my god. Is an ice wall to escape my mines? I don't think so, May. I don't think so. If the DNA is old and corrupted, just blow into it. It works on cartridges. Ah, yes, of course. It's got to blow into that bone a few times and it'll start working. Definitely not sus whatsoever. Good thing there's no internet issues today. I agree. Hello, Johannes. Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Oh no! I went to go in there and get the health. Company cruiser sure do make serious lethal players angry. Company cruiser. Is that the new like vehicle they added? Ooh, you know what game I was actually playing again recently because it got an update? Phasmophobia. I want to stream that game again because I streamed it once back during the last Halloween sort of like stream period, but I definitely want to play it again because Phasmophobia is a fun game. Can use speculation, they'll never quench the undying hunger for knowledge humanity craves. I know. Love dinosaurs, but you ever saw one in real life, you'd crap yourself out of fear. Gee, no kidding. The giant behemoth of a creature would be terrifying. But then again, like, elephants aren't that scary. At least I don't find them scary. Maybe, I'm sure some people find elephants scary. And they're pretty big. Mina fixed the internet. I don't think I would trust Mina with fixing my internet if it was having internet issues. But sure, maybe her good morale somehow fixed the internet. Hello, Knuckles! Welcome to the stream. Elephants are gentle giants. Yeah, a lot of dinosaurs probably were too. I mean, not all dinosaurs are big, scary T-Rex and Allosaurus. You know, a lot of brontosauruses and big guys like those that probably just sat there eating plants, so. What? I wasn't close enough? Dang it. People would hunt dinosaurs for sport, sadly, and most dinosaurs would die due to lack of oxygen, food, or too much weight to sustain. Well, it would depend how we'd actually resurrect the dinosaurs. I know, we should have won this one. If we just, like, used time travel to just teleport a dinosaur from the past into the present, it would die almost immediately. And perhaps kill a lot of things along with it, because it would probably bring diseases that would cause like a massive plague. But if we like reintroduce dinosaurs via cloning techniques, where we take existing animals and introduce old DNA to basically like evolve it into a dinosaur, then that could potentially survive in our setting, because it'd be using the basis of an animal that can already exist in modern day oxygen levels and diets and diseases and stuff. So it entirely depend on how we go about bringing them back. But either way, it would be very difficult for very little gain, I would wager. It's the difference between T-Rex and elephants. I guess. I mean, even T-Rex, like... I guess the better equivalent would be like a lion. Would it be scary if you were in the woods and a lion or a bear walked past you? Probably. So yeah, I guess. Dinosaurs all the time, they're just chickens now. Uh-huh. Find horses scary, really? Yeah, that's like a thing, isn't it? Some people are scared of horses. That's always seemed kind of odd to me. Because horses just seem like, I don't know, just horses. What's there to be scared of about horses? When elephants see humans, they produce the same dopamine we produce when seeing a cute dog. Oh, elephants are so cool. Like, talking about cool animals, elephants are genuinely just, oh, they're great. They're so bizarre on a biological level, too. Like, I feel like because we all have seen an elephant and, like, know what they look like from a very young age, people don't appreciate just how bizarre elephant trunks are as a, like, body part that has evolved. Like, what? Oh yeah, just a fifth limb, effectively. That's their nose, which just grew out super long and became very articulated. Like, that's insane. How did that ever evolve? It's so weird, but it's so cool. Thought dinosaurs recently discovered that they were furry. I don't know about furry, but I know feathers. It's theorized now that a lot of dinosaurs probably had early sort of like proto-feathers, similar to what birds have. You like to imagine raptor-esque dinos doing dumb stuff parrots do today, like dancing to music and randomly screaming into cups? They probably would, to be honest. Like, raptors would probably be pretty similar to cats and dogs in a way. Because they're like, yeah, they're just these little predator things, like... And if they're domesticated properly, it's not like raptors would just attack every human they saw. They'd be like, oh, you know, it's a little predator creature that just hangs out. Research should get an elephant skin. That would be cool. I'd like that. You don't like spiders? Yeah, spiders are weird. I'm not a fan of spiders either. They're pretty cool. Like, when you think about them from, like, a biological perspective, their ability to spin web is really interesting on an evolutionary front. Man. In recent years, it was discovered that theropods like T-Rex and raptors had lips instead of open teeth. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I knew about that. Hello, Mr. Tensei. Welcome to the stream. Giraffes have a long neck, so... Well, giraffe necks, I think, make more sense in terms of... Oh, the tree keeps getting taller over millions of years. The neck keeps getting taller to accommodate for that.
Is it because he looks delicious?
He says yes, and damn right I do.
Whereas, like, a trunk for an elephant is like... At what point does a normal-ass nose used for smelling things become an articulated limb? And, like, there are creatures that have, like, pseudo-trunks, like, what are they called? Tapirs. Tapirs have, like, pseudo-trunks, which are, like, really small and can sort of, like, root around with stuff, so that's probably the evolutionary path elephant trunks took as well. And just gradually, over time, it went from being a little thing for rooting and pushing around dirt and stuff. It's like, oh, it became a bit more articulated and a bit longer, and then it got a bit stronger, and now it's basically a fifth limb. Except this season had Kaiju, but no Megazord. Yeah, the absence of Megazord feels a bit of a missed opportunity. Yeah. He's afraid of Widowmaker. Not because of the spider aspect, because of the, well, you know, femme fatale. Miss me with that shit, fam. Hell no. Oh my god. Hello, P. Daddy. Welcome. Drink for Ian Geeks about zoology. Oh, yeah, I could do like a whole zoology thing like that. I love evolution. Just evolution as a thing is so fascinating to me. Just the gradual change of things over time, the way certain traits and like body features and stuff like that are just so effective in an environmental sense that they just emerge over and over again in completely biologically distinct creatures. It's so cool. Tool using limb is probably a prerequisite for intelligence. Probably. Because, like, you need to be able to interact with and manipulate your environment in order to really make use of that intelligence. And, like, maybe you don't need to have a limb with, like, a hand, so to say, or a tentacle in the case of, like, octopuses. But it's, like, far more effective if you do. Because it allows you better manipulation, basically, because you have more control over things. When you're a kid, you got to hold a baby tiger. Aw, that's cute. Baki X Overwatch? What's Baki? Does your Naminakudi side with more Zen or Ram? Definitely Zenyatta. I appreciate the monk lifestyle. One would argue I'm living my own sort of monk lifestyle. Hello, Kiriko. Welcome to the stream. Someone told you to swap at the end. Yeah, they were mad at me for playing ball, but whatever. Also, welcome, Widow. Good to see you. Look up hand. Is this bait? Am I about to get jebaited? Is that what this is?
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Yeah, this looks pretty sus. I don't know what this is, and I don't think I want to learn what it is, so... What summer skins did we discuss in the past? A bunch of lifeguard skins, basically. Oh yeah, Firefly, Echo, Firework Vendor, Junkrat, Picnic Bastion, Summer Festival, Kiriko. Oh, that's another one. We were talking about fan service Kiriko skins before. We need like a Summer Festival skin for her. That would sell super well.
Work as a team, everyone.
No Secret Boy. What's your thoughts on 6v6 versus 5v5? I think 6v6 was a better structure. I say that as a tank main. I don't think we ever could go back to a 6v6 at this point. I think we've invested too much time and effort into balancing the game toward 5v5 that it wouldn't be worthwhile to go back to 6v6. And I think a lot of people overall put too much stock into the whole 5v5 v 6v6 debate as a sort of scapegoat for their frustrations with the game that aren't necessarily related to that in actuality. So overall, I get where people are coming from on both sides. Personally, I would say I'm more pro 6v6, but I don't really care that much about it. I don't think 5v5 is that bad that I think we need to go back to 6v6. Yin is lonely. No, P. Daddy, you're not supposed to say it outright like that. It's supposed to sound cool and mysterious when I say I'm living the monk lifestyle. It's not supposed to be a cope. Proto, hello, how's it going? Completely surprised they actually acknowledged the big elephant in the room, which is 6v6. Yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point they kind of had to. It does cause a lot of drama, yeah. A lot of unnecessary drama, if you ask me. I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's become so like big as like a drama thing that now people are getting involved with it sheerly for the fun of being involved with like a drama related thing. It's a big like talking point. It's a bandwagon, you could say. I haven't actually read the tweet yet, but somebody mentioned earlier that it had been posted. Baki is just big muscle guy, fight big muscle guy. With every 10 punches, they explain the move they just did for 10 minutes. So it's every shonen anime ever. Okay. Good to know. Ayah. Oh, you meant you missed the other tank. That was on me then. I thought you were talking about the whole monk thing. I am lonely as a tank, though. I enjoyed having my Reinhardt and my Zaryas. Ooh. No, you guys don't. Whee! Damn it. That was so bad. I gotta get my shields up. Basically confirmed that we're talking about their POV about 606 in the next dev take or even developer update video. Ah, interesting. We'll see how that goes then.
Enemy here.
The main tank, you miss having your supportive tank? Yeah.
Enemy over here. Rocket barrage incoming. Circuits engaged.
No. All right.
That was different.
I haven't played Sigma in a while. I don't play enough Sigma these days.
Why ask questions?
Miss the Ryan Zarya duo. I do. It was a great dynamic. Never have it again.
so sure.
Your wounds.
You are thanked.
Over here! Let's assemble our might! Enemy over here!
This dive with Diva and Winston. Yeah, that was nice too. Or swapping the ball.
There's one!
You don't know how to play against Zarya? Play around her bubbles. It's that easy. Oh god.
It's rebellion then.
Yeah, basically just bait the Zarya into using the bubbles and then don't shoot her. You can, if you're playing tank, you can play someone like Winston as well, who doesn't deal a ton of damage to a single target, so that her bubbles are a lot less effective overall. My god. Just overrunning me. Dragon Tales X Overwatch? I haven't thought about Dragon Tales in how many years? Good lord. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Their team was just better. It's not my fault.
Play of the game.
I see Mina's still keeping Hambots safe from you all. Good to see. Mr. Meaty. Good lord. Curious George. Yeah, when are we going to get our Curious George Winston skin? Gumball X Overwatch. What would they even do for that? Gumball is such a weird show. Like, Tapeworm Hammond? What? That's nasty. Rugrat.
Now arriving at Redoubt Tower.
Already got the man with the yellow hat, Cassidy skin, so for sure coming to circle with the Winston skin. Yeah, there you go. Dinosaur train. Is Reinhardt gonna get a dinosaur train skin?
Here we go again. Shields up.
The little halo thing behind Farah's head looks so weird.
Mother's work is never done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Remember what we've learned.
If that hamster gets away from Mina, you're gonna pit it in fried rice. Well, you're always welcome to try going up there and biting him on her shoulder. Good luck, though. Bear in the big blue house. Would Malga just get a bear skin? Is that all that would be? Man. The Hammond story, we learn about when and get an answer to the Liu Chang wheelchair. So is it the person that was mentioned in that Storm Rising interaction between Winston and Mercy? For the wheelchair? Mary Poppins Mercy. That one would actually work.
Area denial.
No. Man. Man. Boondocks. No way they would ever do that. Is it Dr. Chow? Yes, that was, I believe that was the name of the person mentioned in the interaction. Bye, Scorpio. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Have a good one.
Over there. My ultimate is almost ready. I'm on fire. Come on, try me.
Come on, come on. Oh, power was so low. Come on, come on. Yeah, let's go.
Score
Dr. Chow is explicitly antagonistic in the story. She was in charge of the people who argued in court that Winston was the Liu Chang property. Oh, interesting.
I thought my time in the field was done. But I guess you can't predict everything.
It's also revealed they did the experiments because they could. That is some very aperture science justification right there. We do what we must because we can.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture
Dora the Explorer collab. Kiriko can be Dora. No, thank you. Pink Mercy's doing okay, but if they want to keep the momentum, they need to do more. I wonder what they have in store for the next big collab to get the Mercy players all juicing. Hammond sends the audio recording to the apes too, so they've set up Hammond to be the cause of the ape invasion of Earth. Really? So he sort of incited the incident. That's interesting. Good for him. See you, Knuckles. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, come on. In defense of Aperture Science and definitely not Force, they were trying to outdo their competitors Black Mesa. Yeah, and failing at like every step of the way. Black Mesa's making like actual legitimate military hardware, and then Aperture's out here like, oh, what if we crushed up moon rocks to make portal surfaces? In another few hours, the sun will rise. I mean, sure? In the Kiriko Hanzo story, Kiriko pulls off her mask and Hanzo immediately identifies her as the brat. Oh, are they finally admitting it? that Kiriko's a brat. The thing players have known for years at this point. Bye, Tinte. Have a good one. Aperture's defense was the one thing that actually worked. It did actually work. Not even the Combine were able to make that sort of technology, and they were class 3 civilization? 2 civilization? Whichever one utilizes the Dyson Sphere. Old Cave Johnson definitely had something going on for him. A lot of money, sure. They just kept letting me boop them. The good old days.
Behold the hamster.
Doing far brain damage with the spile drivers. Good. Black Mesa destroyed the world. Aperture has done nothing that bad to public knowledge, but they do have access to the multiverse. Yeah, I guess in the grand scheme of things, Black Mesa screwed up bigger in terms of the whole, you know, basically destroying the world. Where are we on the battle pass? Oh, we got the Lucio skin. Nice. Woo! Great headway. Equip that. Next up, we got Junkrat, Sim, and then Genji. Yeah, latter half of the Battle Pass is really weak skin-wise. Like, Junkrat's is the only one I really find that interesting. I do quite like it, though. But then, like, Lucio, meh. Symmetra, meh. Genji, meh. It's weird how they front-loaded the Battle Pass so much this season. I feel like the Mauga skin should have been farther in. That should have been, like, the tier 6 one. Tier 60. Why is that a legendary? Which one? Junkrat skin? I don't know if I'd say GLaDOS is too stupid to escape. I think she's just incapable of escaping. She's bound to the facility. It's all downhill after ball. Except for the Junkrat skin. I like this one. I like the little water grenades he has. They look cool. So if you compare it to the Beachrat skin, where there he is. Yeah, like he doesn't even have grenades on this one. It's kind of weird. I like both. I think Beachrat and Lifeguard are both pretty good in their own right. Lifeguard Junkrats, this is Overwatch 2 skin with his Beachrat tire. He's got a different head as well, which I guess would be like an epic level, but I like what they do with the grenades. And I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Battle Pass skin, so, you know, whatever that ends up meaning for it. Skibidi Toilet has ruined Half-Life. Can't search anything Half-Life without it popping up. I know. Yeah, Skibidi Toilet has devastated Gary's mod. Because there's an entire generation now that just associate Gary's mod and the Half-Life characters with Skibidi Toilet. Because that stupid garbage. It's unfortunate. Hello, Wordplay. Welcome. Well, on that note, I will be wrapping up the stream there. Thank you all who tuned in. Hope you had a chill time hanging out here in chat. We had some interesting conversations today, but I hope you had a lovely time. I'll be back on Sunday with more Fortnite, so I hope to see you all there. And otherwise, I hope you have a good rest of your Friday and most of the weekend. And I will be talking to you all again soon. Goodbye, everybody.